Okay, guys. Just a little update. I did a little work on my Corvette, and but I had to go shopping first. I was out of. I gotta turn that radio down a little bit.
So here's a teacher.
Down, boy. Down, boy. So I picked up 3 8-foot boards, Walmanized. Let's see, 2x6, 8 foot long, and you can see it go all the way to the front. Bingo, bango. And those will be chopped down to about 8 inches in length. It'll go underneath each section of the each ends of the sections of these round pin fencing. So that'll just clean it up quite a bit more, and it won't allow the fence to sink in the ground. I had to really dig those things out of the ground. What a mess. And then of course the roots climbed up over top of it and made a mess. So so I purchased those boards. I purchased 2 containers of lacquer thinner. This stuff is so awesome. It cleans everything really well. And then I bought a couple of brushes too. So that yellow one in here and this one right here, you can really get into deep crevasses. You can get into deep crevasses. Oh, Casey Sarek, right here's your glasses. I'll give you a call later on today. So anytime you come here, just walk into the barn. You have full access to this barn, okay? Or shop. I call it a shop. Come on in. If I'm not home, come on in here, and then you can grab these glasses. I feel really bad that you've had them here now for like 3 weeks, 4 weeks. You know, you're running around without glasses. So what did I do today? Oh, look, I also bought this. These are, we use these a lot at Adient for grinding welds. And it's kind of cool because they're little dinky pieces of sandpaper that just flapped over top each other on an angle. So it's really that thick of sandpaper. It's really neat. I like it. I love it. So I just got so sick and tired of seeing this ugly throttle body, right? Well, I took it off and cleaned it with lacquer thinner, and it's got a nice look to it now. It's aluminum paint. You can see, looks wonderful, wonderful. Another thing I did do, guys, is because I didn't really need that the throttle body heater situation here. These, like this thing here, I don't know if you can see that and that. It just kind of, the hot water leaps through there and circulates around there and it warms up the throttle body. Zane says I really don't need that, and neither did Sarek. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run that thing. I got a big giant long hose on there, not big, but I think it's like quarter inch hose, and I'm going to run that into one of these ports here. One of these ports over here. There's 1, 2 ports. Probably this one right here. That's no big deal. That's the heater ports, and I probably won't be needing a heater in this thing now anyways, and if later on if I find out I do need it, it's not a big deal to reroute that and drill another hole, or run that hose into another hose instead of having to drill and drill that water pump more. So that's where I'm at with that, guys. I think it looks a lot better. It looks cleaner with this thing painted. It's a special aluminum paint for aluminum parts, so automotive parts. So how about that, huh? How about that? What else did I buy? Nothing else. You know, I'm kind of a cheapskate right now. Now, this is how cheap I am. These cans right here, that's all sheet metal. Right there. So I cut them and I flatten them out, and I can use that for, I think I told you that already, for whatever. And I got a couple of sheets right here. I can use that, pound them flatter, and use it for anything. I think it's great. But awful thin, so it's hard to use for any structural thing unless you make them into short pieces of angle iron or something, you know. That'll brace, give some kind of bracing for something. Who knows? Maybe for I don't know. I'll think of something. Trust me, I think of something. Another thing I've been doing too is saving some of my water bottles, the big 3-gallon ones. It's got a lot of flat plastic on there. I cut those up, and I use that for straps for hanging wire and cables on the ceilings or walls or whatever. It works out really good. So just screw it out of the wall, and then the plug will remain close to the receptacle. So it's nice. You're welcome. You're welcome to for thanking me for sharing that information for you. I'm cheap. I'm a Dutch boy. What else is going on? So that's just, again, an update on what I'm doing today. Still waiting on my radiator. So I got other things to do. I mean, this place is a bloody mess. I can clean stuff up. I'd like to put a couple of plugs, receptacles on these posts. One on each side of these posts. 110, obviously. I think that would be very helpful for me. Oh, another thing I want to do is I want to get some of that blue paint because I got some scratches on this stupid thing. I think it just looks really bad. Another thing I need to do, I have to go to Wellinga's to pick up some sheet metal and some heavy metal. Heavy metal. When I say heavy, minimum of 1/2 inch, preferably 5/8. And really all I need is a piece about 8 foot wide, 18 inches long. And what that'll be is a little table, little shelf on this post right here that I'm going to weld, or I'll weld that shelf on there. And on that shelf, extending out, will be a vise. That way, it's not going to extend that far, so, you know, it's not going to take much room, but that's plenty strong to hold this powerful vise and be able to beat on it and whatnot. So the day is really turning out to be a super big time wonderful day. It's partly cloudy. Hey, let's take a look at what the temperature or what the weather is supposed to do. You know, I was hoping I'd get a Sean at Dawn, you know, daily update, but I'm missing it. So I'm kind of relying on myself. So right now it was 20 or 72 degrees this morning at about 7. Yeah, I was here at 7. And it's almost 1 o'clock. It's 1 minute to 1. So that's 1 o'clock. Right now it's 78. Still, and it's breezy. It feels delicious. Now it's cloudy, it says, overcast, which is baloney. So it's supposed to be 79 now, 79, 81 at 3, and then it starts dropping again. At 5. Oh, excuse me. And at 9 o'clock it'll be 75, and it'll still be nice and light out. 9 o'clock, yes, I said 9 o'clock. Sun sets at 9, quarter after 9. How about that? But you guys love it when I say, how about that? How about that? Cash me outside, how about that? Cash me outside, how about that? Wow! Then it goes down to 69, 68, 66, 2 p.m. 65 at 4 and 5 p.m. a.m. 64, 6 in the morning, tomorrow morning. Oh, tomorrow's going to be really nice. A high at noon at 74. It doesn't give me anything else. So that's Wednesday. Today. So again, it's a drop dead gorgeous day today. Oh man. So Kathy's shopping right now. She texted me. She's on her way home with something to eat. How about that, huh? Can't wait. So that's where I'm at, people. So I feel good. I did a little work on the Corvette. Really, there's not a whole lot I can do myself. I need the help of an electrician, which would be Zane and Sirik, Casey Sirik. I'm leaning on you guys, bros. So we'll pick a Saturday, and hopefully I can get Zane to help me out prior to that to tie a few loose ends. Maybe tell me what wire to hook up to where, which wire to hook where for the gas pump. And well, the radiator. Oh, it depends on that stupid radiator that comes in. Zane will hook me up with some hoses, and then I also have to hook up, after the radiator is hooked up, I have to hook up the mass airflow unit. So appreciate your help on that, Casey. You said you had one available, but I did get one from Zane. He ordered it for me. Yes, I paid him. But we can't wait to hear this bad girl run. It's going to be a rocket show, guys. Houston, we ain't got no problem. This bad girl's going to take off. Again, I do have the exhaust system on. I'll sit you sideways here and upside down a little bit. You can see the red under there. See it? See that red? That's the cherry bomb, the short cherry bombs. Short cherry bomb mufflers. They're only about 12 inches long, so it's going to have a beautiful sound. All right, guys, that's it for this update. I'll clue you in on other parts of the day as the day continues. See ya.